guys, I've just started the recording. As you can see up here, we have the monitor. That's the camera. You can wave hello. My name is Tash. We are going to go on the 15-minute London bridge flight. Now, guys, we are going to film most of the flight outside. But for now, as we take off, we'll keep it on the inside. And we'll get going. So guys, as we're coming up and over the coastline, we're going to be splitting the apostles into two groups. You'll notice there'll be a few on our left and then two on our right. So we'll come back this way and we'll see them all again. But when we come back, they will all be on the left. Now this big one here, which has the grass on top, is the last apostle. So after that one, they're all behind us. The group of three are called the Twin Sisters and the Salt and Pepper Shaker. Just behind them is a long skinny one called Razorback Ridge. And then out in front of us, that large green island is called Muttonbird Island. The little triangle-shaped rock here is called Baker's Oven, and it gets its name because of the small hole in the bottom there. It resembles a pizza oven. I think that one looks like a slice of cheesecake. This down here where all the cars are parked is called Gowdy's Lookout. You might notice a few of the people walking around the cliffs there. Now in front of us here is the tallest rock in the Port Campbell National Park. It's called Sentinel Rock and it's 200 feet high. So that's similar to 60 metres or a 20-storey building. You'll start to notice that we're coming up to a few houses on the right. That's the little town of Port Campbell, which probably has about 500 residents. In the summertime, they can get up to 2,000 people staying there. It's got really good cafes and restaurants, and there's a beautiful beach out the front, perfect for swimming because it's nice and protected from all the waves. Now down beneath us here, guys, this stretch of water is called 2 Mile Bay. And it's a really popular spot for locals to come surfing. And then if you can see out in front that little hole that's in the rock, that one's called the Arch. As we come around the corner here, we'll be coming up to the London Bridge. We can't quite see it yet, but you'll know you've seen it because it looks like a love heart-shaped island from up in the helicopter. And it's also out the front of a large beach. But London Bridge wasn't always an island. It actually used to be connected until back in 1990, the second archway that was connecting it fell down. So before it fell, you're allowed to walk to the other side. And there was 2 people that were on the other side who then got stranded when it collapsed. So they had to be rescued by a helicopter. And that took about 5 hours because it had to come all the way from Melbourne. So it's right on the tip here. That's the London Bridge there, that little island. So we'll do a left-hand turn, guys, and then we'll come back around and see it again out the other side. I'll put us on the inside camera as we do the turn. You can do a little wave if you like. As we come around, we're going to be higher up and further out, so you can see the arch that's still remaining under London Bridge. Holding on. Hello. You happy? Not scared? It's hard to tell. It's just frozen. Now as we fly back past Port Campbell, you'll be able to see the beautiful town a lot better from this direction. Then the jetty that's at the edge of town there, it has a big crane on the end of it, and they'll lift little boats in and out of the water, mostly when they do fishing. You can see there's a little horseshoe-shaped inlet with a road at the top of it and the cave at the back. That's called Double Bays. And there's actually no way of access to the beach down there, but you can walk out onto the very narrow ledge. Now the little river that has the beach at the front of it, that one's called Sherbrooke River. And there's a car park at the top which allows you to access that beach down there. As we come around past Muttonbird Island, from this angle it will kind of look like a seahorse or a question mark. Yeah, the big green one. Now we have the apostles out in front of us, so they start from the big one illuminated by the sun there, which has the green grass on top. And then they extend all the way down to that ridge line, which is the lookout. There's a small one that's hiding, but you'll only be able to see 7 between here and the lookout. The 2 that are on the other side are not counted as apostles just because they have names. They're called Gog and Magog. So there was actually only ever 8, and they call them the 12, so I don't really know why that is. But you can see the 8th one. It's a pile of rocks in the water there. So that fell 15 years ago, in 2005. So yeah, some people say the flat rocks in the water were part of the 12, but that would have been hundreds of years ago. As we cross over the coast, guys, we'll be passing over Gibson Steps, and then as we turn around you'll get a beautiful view of all the apostles again. As we come into land, guys, we're back on the inside camera. Alrighty guys, you can wave goodbye to the camera if you like. Thank you, hope you enjoyed. These boys will help you out of the helicopter.